Good evening everyone, welcome to JAIIB CIB English Medium channel. Hope you all are doing well. So this is our another session on Raftar series. As you all are very aware about it that we have started Raftar series for the JAIIB May 2025 preparation. So this is our another session related to the Raftar series, and today we will be talking about PPB subject, that is principles and practices of banking. We are going to talk today. So let's start the session with the very first question. Okay, let's start the session with the very first question, that is talking about if the garnishee order does not specify an amount, it will be applicable or not. Okay, if the garnishee order does not specify an amount, it will be applicable or not. So let's say a certain bank have received the garnishee order and the garnishee order have not defined the amount in it. In that case, we will be applying that garnishee order on account of a customer or not. So first is saying applicable and full amount in the account will be attached. Second is saying applicable and half amount in the account will be attached. Third is saying applicable and quote mention amount in the account will be attached. Fourth is saying not applicable and no amount in the account will be attached. So what do you think? Which of the following will be correct in case of garnishee order? So garnishee order have been received but there is no amount attached to it. So whenever the garnishee order have been received, it definitely have to be applicable. But if there is no amount, in that case the full amount in the account will be attached. It means right answer is A. Okay, the right answer we have is the A option. So whenever we talk about the garnishee order, if the garnishee order have been given by to the bank, then it will definitely be applying, and once we are applying it, at the same time the amount will be mentioned there. If the amount is not mentioned, it means whatever the full amount of the account is there, the full amount will be attached. So right answer will be your A option. Okay, so right answer we has as A option. So now you can see amount not adequate. So if the amount available in the attached account is less than the amount indicated in the court order, the amount so available must be transferred to suspense account or blocked. And if no specific amount has been mentioned in the court order, the entire balance available in the account must be transferred to the suspense account or blocked. Clear? So if amount is mentioned, well and good. If not mentioned, then the full amount or the full balance in the account will be linked to it. Okay, that's what the garnishee order condition is. Second, we have what are the uses of hosting a bank's website on the internet. Uses of hosting a bank's website on the internet. First, dissemination of information. Second, financial advice. Third, to highlight non-banking activities. Fourth, selling the financial product. Fifth, all of the above. So you have to answer here what are the uses of hosting a bank's website on the internet. A, B, C or D. So when we have website of a bank on the internet, it will disseminate the information, like it will transfer the information related to their product or services. They will give financial advice, they will highlight the non-banking activities they perform, and they also sell the financial product. It means all of the above. For these all purposes, the use of hosting a bank's website can be done on the internet. So you can see here, dissemination of information can be done, financial advice can be provided, highlighting the non-banking activities can be done, a note for commerce will be given, selling financial product is there, and account services also will be mentioned. So all of these are the information will be used, or all of these are the purposes for which the bank's website on internet can be used. Okay, next. What is the objective of the whistleblower policy? I guess everybody is aware about this whistleblower policy, and this policy actually helps out us in case of the let's say if any person, let's say I found certain information about any employee who is working with me, and I found that this person is performing some unethical activity, or he is doing something wrong in the organization, or he is using the organization or the financial product and services for their own benefit, for example. In that case, I have complained about it to the management or to the public authority, and there used to be the chances is I will get threats. है ना. I get murdered threats or I get certain threats from the people for about whom I am sharing the information. And this used to happen in the country. It is still happening. Okay, if you are going to complain about anything, about any person, they actually gives threat to you that if you share this information with this authority, if you give any kind of evidence, we will be like do something. So the people was not capable of sharing this information. Let's say I find out something, but still I won't tell the authority about it because I am afraid about it. I am afraid that what if they have done something wrong to me. So in that case, the people stop informing the authorities about the illegal activities, about the non acceptable activities. But now, because of this policy, because of this act, people can easily, like, they get protection under this. Okay, they get protection under this and they will be easily able to share this information. So first is saying to encourage the employees individual to come forward with any information pertaining to illegal or unethical activity. Second, to encourage employee individual to do certain action that are violation of company policy or illegal regulation of the country. Third is saying A and B both. Fourth is saying none. So earlier I was afraid about it that I won't share this information with anyone because there is a chances of risk to my life, for example. So now I can do it very easily because under this act I get protection from the public authority. Okay, so that's why the right answer will be C. Both are correct. Okay, so you can see here, organization have the whistleblower policy that can help in avoiding a bigger crisis situation. So the objective is simply to encourage the employees, customer or general public to come forward with any information pertaining to illegal or unethical activities that can be bribe or fraud, and or action that violating the company policy or the legal regulation. So the policy assures to protect the interest of a person who signals such kind of wrongdoing. So if I am sharing the wrongdoing, then I will be protected from such kind of people who might become threat to my life. Okay, so that's the policy. Now, deposit account which have not been operated for more than 10 years are to be classified as what? So we have a deposit account, okay, which have not been operated for more than 10 years. They are to be classified as what? First, operative accounts. Second, dormant accounts. Third, unclaimed accounts. Fourth, dead accounts. So I guess it's a very simple question and everybody will be knowing the answer of this question. So because the account have not been operating for the period of 10 years, so they will be called what? They will be called the unclaimed accounts. They are the unclaimed accounts and their fund will be transferred to the DEF scheme after 10 years, 3 months. Okay, you can see. So unclaimed accounts or inoperative accounts, when we talk about as a general proactive measure. Okay, as a general proactive measures, banks are required to display on their respective website the list of accounts which are inactive, inoperative for 10 years or more. Okay, those accounts which are inactive or inoperative for the 10 years or more. Then it must contain only names of the account holders and her address. Okay, in case of entities, the names of the individual authorized to operate the account should also be included here. No other details should be included in the list here. Also, the information on the process of claiming the unclaimed deposit, activating the inoperative account of the customer, the necessary form, the document for claiming the same should also be given by the bank to the customer. So let's say after 10 years and 3 months period, the money in the unclaimed deposit account have been given under the DEF scheme of RBI, in which RBI use such kind of funds to create financial awareness, to perform financial literacy. So now what will happen? Let's say after 11 years or 12 years, customer came and asking for their funds. In that case, the bank have to give that fund to the customer. And the bank will claim the same amount, or bank will take refund from whom? Bank will take the refund from the DEF scheme. Okay, so that's why you have to tell the customers like what are the ways by which they can claim their money if they want to after a certain period of time. Next, we have the risk that can arise from cyber attacks are. What are the risks that can arise from the cyber attacks? First, financial loss. Second, critical data loss or breach. Third, loss of productivity due to business disruption. Fourth, insurance loss. Fifth, compensation to customer. So the risk that can arise from cyber attacks are: 1, 2, 3 or 4. Okay. So it's financial loss, critical data loss, breach, loss of productivity due to business disruption. It's not a insurance loss. Compensation to customer will be there. So the right answer will be all are there and not the fourth one. So first, second, third and fifth. For A option is correct. Insurance loss will not be there because of the cyber attack. Okay, so right answer is A, first, second, third and fifth. And you can see the risks are not specific to banking but are encountered in all types of business activity. Like incorrect decision making leads to the setback to the business. Interruption in activities due to the loss of data, hardware, software, peopleware, violation of privacy, direct financial loss due to computer frauds. They might happen to the business. Now, which statement is are correct in terms of Hindu undivided family? The statement correct about the Hindu undivided family. First is saying the elderly male member of Hindu undivided family is known as Karta. Second is saying the Karta is also known as manager. All the other members of the family, including married or unmarried daughter of family, known as the co-partners. Fourth is saying eldest female member of Hindu undivided family can also be called Karta. So you have to answer out of all of these which one is correct. A, B, C or D. Which statement about Hindu undivided family is correct? A, B, C or D. So that's true. Elderly male will become the Karta. And that's also true, the Karta is also called as also known as a manager. And that's also true, all the married, unmarried, daughter and male, all of they will be called as the co-partners. And also the eldest female of Hindu undivided family can also be the Karta if she wants to. Okay, if she wants to, she can also become the Karta. Okay, otherwise the eldest male member will become the Karta. So it means right answer will be all of the above. All these statement about the Hindu undivided family here is correct. So right answer will be D. Okay, now which one of the following statement best describes RPA? Which one of the following best describes the RPA? Now what is the full form of RPA? Let me know. What is the full form of RPA? So first of all, it is 24/7 available. So first is saying RPA is rapid method of developing application. Second is saying RPA is guided by RBI cyber security guidelines. Third is saying RPA is aimed at automating business processes. And fourth is saying all of the above. So which one is correct? Okay, so right answer here will be, first of all, it stands for robotic process automation. Okay, RPA stands for what? Robotic process automation, and it actually is aiming at automating the business's processes. Okay, that's a robotic process automation. So you can see major advantages of RPA is it is 24/7 without fatigue working. The time and cost savings are there, zero typos or copy paste mistakes are there, and compliances are better. Okay, so these are the general more advantages or major advantages of robotic process automation we have. Okay, now what is a JAIIB portal? Next question we are having, what is a JAIIB portal? It is a centralized online trading platform for precious stone. It is a government e-marketplace for procurement of goods and services. It is a government portal for emerging technologies, or all of the above. So which of the following is called as the JAIIB portal? A, B, C or D? Let me know. A, B, C or D. Which one is correct? Okay, so right answer is it is the government e-marketplace. Okay, for the procurement of the goods and services. So right answer will be B. Very good. So right answer is B, and you can see the JAIIB is one-stop shop for online procurement of common use goods and services required by the numerous government departments, organization, public sector units. So JAIIB actually intends to improve the openness, efficiency, speed in the government procurement, and it also includes the facilities for the direct purchase, e-bidding like the online bidding, reverse e-auction to help the government users to get the most bang for their buck. So the portal allows all parties to register online, including government users, product sellers and service providers, all of these. Okay, next. A simplex transmission is capable of. A simplex transmission is capable of transmitting data only in one direction, data movement in both the direction but only in the one direction at a time, providing a simultaneous two-way communication, data communication only, or none of the above. So you have to answer which of the following is correct about the simplex transmission. So there are three types of transmission we have: simplex, half duplex, and full duplex. Okay, these are the three we have. A, B, C, D, or E. So in the simplex, what happen? Data will be transmit, but only in one direction. Okay, transmission data only in one direction actually is simplex. So right answer will be your A option. Okay, simplex is simply when the transmission of data is happening only in one direction. So you can see simplex can transmit data in only one direction. Okay, transmission of data is happening only in one direction. The sender cannot receive and the receiver cannot send at the same time. So commercial radio broadcast is the simplex type of transmission. So this type of transmission is useful in an analog sampling. Also you can see half duplex. What is half duplex? In which data movement in both directions are happening. Your data movement will be done in both direction but only in one direction at a time. So data movement is happening in both the direction, but at a time it will be transferring the data in one direction only. Like modems on a line are a good example of half duplex. The transmitting end waits for the response from the receiving and before sending the another message, like a walkie-talkie. Okay, both way directions are there. Both in both the direction the communication will be made, but one time at a time only one person can perform the transmission. Okay, so full duplex we have called duplex also, and it provides two-way transmission, like at the same time both can exchange their messages. So you can see here 4-wire full duplex modems and the telephone lines are the example of your full duplex. Okay, the example of what? The example of the full duplex. Next, which one of the following statement is true in relation to the brown label ATMs? So types of ATMs, when we talk about, we have a multiple types of ATM. Okay, what are the different types of ATM we have? We have white label ATM, we have brown label ATM, we have pink label ATM, we have yellow label ATM, we have orange label ATM. Okay, we have on-site ATM, we have off-site ATM, we have work site ATM, right? We have micro ATM, we have mobile ATM, okay, which is also called as a ATM on wheels. Apart from that, we have also ATMs on wheels, so you can call it a mobile ATM. So all of these are what? They are the type of ATMs we have. Okay, they are the type of ATMs we have. So what is the brown ATM out of this? So first is saying ATM where a service provider owns the hardware and lease the ATM to bank. Second, the service provider takes the responsibility of maintenance of the ATM, whereas the sponsor bank takes the responsibility of cash management as well as the connectivity to the network. Connectivity of network. Both responsibility will be taken by the bank, the sponsor bank, and the maintenance will be taken by the service provider. So right answer is B. Okay, right answer is your B option. So you can see these are the machines where a service provider owns the hardware and lease the ATM to the banks. The cash management, connectivity to banking network is the responsibility of the sponsor bank whose brand is used on the ATM. So the ATM, like when we go to the ATM in SBI's ATM, for example, and everything is written about SBI. SBI's name, SBI's logo, SBI's tagline will be there, and every product of SBI's will be showing at that, like their advertisement will be shown in the ATM. So that's the ATM of SBI, and that is a brown label ATM. It's not like SBI have manufactured that hardware machine of ATM. No, SBI have taken on a lease that particular machine from the manufacturer. So manufacturer is a service provider here, and SBI is the sponsor bank here, who will be providing the cash management and connectivity to banking networks. Okay, so these were the questions for today we have discussed. Now let me know how many answers you have given correct. So hope so you have understood all the questions and the concepts behind them. If you have any doubt, if you are watching the session recorded and you have any doubt, you can ask your doubts in the comment section always to us. And now let's talk about what can be done to clear the JAIIB exam in May 2025 if we start preparing now. So first of all, for that I would suggest go and download the 24/7 application. After downloading the application, go to the exam category, select the JAIIB, CIB, then the JAIIB May 2025. So the first thing you have to do is enroll in the JAIIB crash course, because in crash course you will find live class, mock test, ebooks, and you will find the study plan given here. Okay, you can find the study plan of all the 4 subjects is given here. After checking that out, simply click on the buy now option. You can use a code here that will be Y496 and apply. So once you apply this code, you will find here 79% discount on website. But if you purchase the same batch from our 24/7 application and if you use the code Y496, you will get 80% discount. Okay, so 1% additional discount will be available if you enroll from the our 24/7 application. So 80% discount will be available if you purchase from our 24/7 application. Now, is the crash course sufficient? Answer is no. The combination is sufficient. The combination of crash course and revision batch. If you actually focus on whatever we are teaching in the crash course and revision batch, and you revise everything and you practice by yourself all the mock tests, then you will be saying that I have done everything. Still not everything, but yes, I have done what can I be done in the last 1 month. You have done everything. So the combination, we can say the crash course of revision batch combination is very important, and the revision batch is starting from 25th. Okay, we will be starting the revision batch from 25th. So these 2 combination will help out you to clear the exam. Okay, apart from these combination, a lot of YT YouTube special sessions will be there, like a mini marathon we have already started, Maha marathons, Maha revision, Chalisa session, PYQ session, numerical session. These all will be there, and they all together will be very helpful. So when you cover all of these, you can say that still there is a chances you can clear your subject or you can clear your JAIIB. Okay, so that was all for today. Now let's end the session here. We will continue next session in next class only on JAIIB CIB English medium. So if you want to join online classes, YouTube special sessions, then do subscribe to channel JAIIB CIB English medium and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you all for joining the session. See you all in the next class. Till then, take care everyone. And if you are watching the session recorded, you are very much welcome to ask your doubts in the comment section. We will check your doubt and answer you. Okay, thank you all. Take care.